This is Trade Flow News, bringing you relevant news and insights from around the world. Trade Flow News, enabling trade for SMEs and economies worldwide.
Welcome back to Trade Flow TV. You know the drill. Markets move fast, and if you're not ahead, you're under. It is Tuesday, August 25th. Wall Street is finally updating its math on the terrifying reality of supply chain breakdowns. Banks are issuing catastrophic deficit revisions for metals, and the wheat market is paralyzed. Let's get you caught up. First up, the 60-second commodities flash. Goldman's copper shock just got institutional validation. Overnight, Goldman Sachs revised its 2026 refined copper deficit forecast to a staggering 640,000 tons. This reacts to severe storms and guidance cuts from major Chilean miners over the weekend. Meanwhile, Black Sea grain drops near zero. The global calorie float is shrinking by the hour as terminals are severed. Novorossiysk shutdowns represent a 97% loss of Russian export capacity. 25 million tons are now trapped onshore. Brent crude is testing 95 to 40. Shipping delays are removing millions of barrels from the market, acting as floating storage. Finally, the Permian paradox. Local bottlenecks create price splits just as AI demands gigawatts of power. Let's dive into why this copper revision guarantees a tech metal spike and global agflation. You can't fix a supply chain with paper. When atoms stop moving, the global economy grinds to a halt. When a Tier 1 bank revises a deficit upward by 1,000% in one note, you pay attention. Unobtainium is now reality. AI build-outs and grid electrification relied on copper that didn't exist. Chile's weather was the tipping point. A 640,000-ton deficit means a brutal bidding war for concentrate. LME backwardation proves the extreme urgency. Buyers demand physical copper today. Shorting now is standing in front of a global industrial freight train. Agricultural markets are in paralysis as the main Russian export artery is severed by drone strikes. Russian farmers sit on a massive harvest they cannot export while local prices collapse and storage overflows. Import-dependent nations are starving, driving wheat prices up 30% as traders panic buy US and European futures. With shipping virtually halted, this stranded inventory guarantees global grocery prices will spike violently this winter. The smartest trade is midstream pipelines. Bottlenecks cause gas prices to plunge below zero at Waha hubs. Tech giants pay premiums while gas is stranded. Midstreamers are the toll collectors for infinite AI demand. The trade flow take. The physical reset is accelerating. Industrial metals are in an early stage supercycle. Accumulate physical copper and silver miners. Use gas volatility to add to U.S. midstream operators. Head to TradeFlow TV to stay synchronized with physical macro reality. Stay liquid, stay sharp. See you tomorrow.
That is all for today's news on commodity markets. Stay tuned to Trade Flow News as we continue to provide you with more updates. We also invite you to follow us on Twitter at TradeFlow News, which allows you to watch our program on your mobile device or desktop to receive information from there.